Forget England, we're moving to Shkodër. That's one tasty pigeon right here. Wow. I can't believe this is Albania. Subscribe to Islam Lewis. I'm subscribed. No, someone actually replied. Subscribers worldwide. Mad thing. If I didn't have data while I'm here, I would have been in trouble. For real. But do you ever look at these like drops and everything? Mate, I'd survive that. I've got Commando Pro, mate. I'd jump off all of these, my legs wouldn't break. Good morning from Tirana, Albania. Today is our third day here in Albania and we've decided to switch it up. Today we're going to Shkodër. Sounds like an absolute rubbish car company and that's because it is. At first I wasn't really excited about going here. I did a little bit of research and now I am so excited to go to Shkodër. We're here now at the coach station. So let's go and get the coach. Cheers, thank you. These seats look like the old school bus seats that you'd have when you'd go on a school trip. Where do we put our bags? The space is like so small. Okay, we've not even paid yet. I assume someone's going to come and take payment from us during the drive, or we'll just pay after. Yo, look at the mountain. Now the seats are fairly comfy, but my gosh, there is no room. Look at my legs. Look at that, I'm like squashed in. So we're about an hour deep into a 2-hour journey. We still haven't paid, by the way, so it's a free ride. I hope so. Alhamdulillah, we've arrived here in Shkodër now. It is absolutely freezing here. I don't know why, maybe just up north it's colder than in the south. But I'm really happy to be here in Shkodër. And if you want to travel from Tirana to Shkodër, you need to get the coach. The trains here are very outdated and people don't really use them. And in order to do so, you need to go to the north and south terminal of the coach station in Tirana. You just look on the front of the bus and it will say Shkodër or wherever you want to go. You jump on and then halfway through he's going to pull over to the side and take the payment. And it's only about €5 each, which is super cheap. But if you look online and you try and do it through Flixbus, it's going to cost you like €22 per person, so insane inflation rate. This is the apartment that we're going to be staying at. Well, it says hotel, but it's actually an apartment, I think. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting myself when I'm recording the video. This was the same thing in Tirana as well. It says like... Sorry, I've done it again. Give me the suitcase. It was the same thing in Tirana. It says hotel, but it's basically an apartment complex. Like there is no main desk or anything like that. The booking.com didn't even give me any like instructions. What's that? There's a shop here. I don't know where I'm going. I really don't know where I'm going. Oh, so you're going here. I thought this was just like a little local shop. Cheers, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. And this is our apartment for Shkodër. It only cost us like, I think we paid €18 total for this room. So really cheap. A lot cheaper than Tirana for sure. Wow, we've got a balcony as well. Yeah, that's a treat. Wow. Ooh, I can smell some like grilled kebabs. I'm hungry for that, you know. I've been searching. You know what? I know a lot of places will say the thing you want is like the proper meaty kebabs, but I want that proper dirty English kebab. You know the one where they're like shaving it off? It's like rubbish quality meat, but I really craving one of those kebabs. Ah, I would love that right now. Oh, a nice modern bathroom as well. I love this kind of like marbly wall thing. I want to get this in my house, to be honest, because it just looks so modern and clean. We're going to go to this fast food place now. Fast food Shkreli. I'm hoping this place ain't going to catfish me and feed me pork, but tell me one way to find out. Nah, I'm being maybe a bit over exaggerative. The people here are really nice. Ah, thank you so much. Oh, we have sandwiches, doner, burgers. What shall we get? Kebab ain't like the English kebab, man. I love that. And we get 2 of the souvlaki. 2 of them, please. 1 no salad. No salad? On 1 of them, no salad, please. Yo, that looks fire. Let me see yours. That is stacked. Only £2 for that. That is crazy, bro. What the heck? Even if this was the deadest wrap I've ever had, I wouldn't complain because of the price. It's just that cheap. Also, I've opted for this drink. I think I've never seen this drink before ever, except here in Albania, so I think it might be like their version of like Emerge in the UK, like dead out cheap energy drink. But I tried it and it tastes a little bit like Red Bull, so I'm happy to get my energy up because that coach was making me fall asleep. Anyway, less of the talking, let's try this. Yo, that just looks so sick. I actually can't believe that. Let me try a little bit. That's peng, bro. That is fire. Let me actually get the wrap out and try it. Nah, but on a level, how is that actually £2? You know there's a joke in England that when we have cheap like chicken, we always say, nah, that's pigeon, that is. If this is pigeon, that's one tasty pigeon right here. How are you enjoying yours? It's nice?
Yeah, it's really delicious.
It looks amazing. Yeah. Okay, I've got the full wrap now, I'm going for it. This is going to be one big bite, so be ready for this. And it's going to be a messy one. Look how much sauce I got. Just a minute. That is fire, honestly. That is so peng. Forget England, we're moving to Shkodër. Absolutely conquered that food, that was amazing. Let's put it back on here. Cheers, thank you so much, that was very good, thank you so much. Let's go. We're gonna look for a taxi now because we want to go to, there's this castle that has a little tail to it. I'll tell you the tale when I get there. But it's this old castle, has amazing view around it, really old, beautiful aesthetic. So I'm gonna try and get a taxi now, go there, and we'll come back to Shkodër and explore it at night. Because I think Shkodër is, so far, I'm very impressed with Shkodër, very impressed. And I love Tirana. Tirana, I was saying to my wife, oh, maybe we should just stay in Tirana. But now here in Shkodër, I think that it was stupid of me to say such things because Shkodër seems amazing. So let's go now and try and get a taxi. It seems weird to see a mosque just painted in like that kind of yellow. Down it, down it, down it. Is that even a bin?
Yeah.
How do they empty it then? That ain't a bin. Ain't even a bin bag in there. How do they empty that? I'm having PTSD problems now. I feel like I'm in Bosnia all over again. Never can find a taxi. We've been walking for about 5-10 minutes, still haven't seen a single taxi. Where's he going? Hey boy! Oh, he's a happy dog. Look, he's just following us. Alhamdulillah. In Tirana, I've been messaging on WhatsApp a taxi service. I went on ChatGPT and found one for Shkodër, so in the description I'll put the number if you do come here. But you can just message the taxi companies here, which is sick. They don't have anything like Uber or taxi apps because to use them, you need an Albanian phone number, and I use eSIMs on Holofly, which you can use Islam Lewis for a discount code of 5%. So yeah, just message him on WhatsApp, and he's going to come and pick us up now and take us to the castle. Can we please go to the castle?
Castle?
Yes, please. So that's the castle up there. Google Maps says it closes at 3 and it's 2:30 now, so we've got to rush a little bit. That taxi service, it even says on the taxi, low cost service. Why has he just charged me €7 to go like 5 minutes around the corner? Is what it is, I'm not going to complain too much. Damn! That's some big old castle right there. We're almost there. The view is peng though. Look at that, I can see a little mosque over there. Oh. Well, we've picked our day for it, haven't we? It's so windy. It's raining. I feel like there's a storm coming, to be honest. These hills, bro, they get me every time. But, mashallah, look at the view. That looks amazing. Ah, okay, the castle doesn't close at 3. There is a sign up here that says the castle closes at 4. 9 till 4. And online it says it's free, but yeah, is it actually free? We're about to find out though. Okay, price 100, 400. Why is Google always lie? Thank you. Take your ticket. Alright, what do you do? Put it under here. Oh, nice. Nice bit of new technology for such an old castle. I told you, I knew Google was having my pants down. Yeah, it's free. 400 lek, mate. Which is £4, so I don't know why I'm moaning. The story of this castle is actually a mad one, yeah. So there's three men, and they're trying to build this castle. And then someone tells them, oh, the reason your castle is failing is because you need to actually entomb one of your wives inside the castle. So like, build the castle with her inside, like trap her inside, and then you'll be able to build it. So one of the men, he trapped his wives inside, and she said, okay, but at least can you build it so one of my arms and legs and breast is hanging out so I can still take care of my baby. Weird story, might just be a tale, I don't know. ChatGPT told me that, so if it's wrong, don't have me about it. Yo, Game of Thrones. There's literally no one else here, just us two. This is one of them places where, you remember when everyone was doing those 24-hour challenges where they're like, oh yeah, staying in IKEA for 24 hours. I feel like this is one of them places that would have been like, so lit. 24 hours in Albanian castle with a woman trapped inside. What might happen? 5 likes and I'll jump. Nah, let's make it 10. Nah, the views are too sick. I feel like it's the right time to say, I'm Albanian. Brr, I'm an eagle. Damn. The water is so nice. Like a greeny blue. Not like that brown we have in England. You know what I was going to say. Yeah, it's the same as Bosnia. I know I keep comparing to Bosnia, but they're both Balkan countries, so it's my nearest relation. But, wow. That bit over there just looks immaculate. So visually impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder what this was for. Oh yeah, it must have been an inch to move this. It's not happening. Yo, that's rusted with time, or it's just placed there. The Kingdom of Albania. Brr. You know, there's some castles that you go to and it's like, there's a mad story behind it. This one has a sick little tale, I'm not gonna lie, but there's no like, oh, this is where the king lived, this is where Dumbledore was hiding. Like, there's none of that. It's just beautiful visually, I would say. For only 400 lek, worth it. When I think about it, right, when we were recently in York, I did a video, I'll put it on the screen somewhere. We went to a castle there, and it was nowhere near. It was like a grain of sand on a beach compared to this, in how impressive it was. It was rubbish, and it was like 20 quid. And I've come here for £4. It's mad. It is crazy. Look at that. Subscribe to Islam Lewis. I'm subscribed. No, someone actually replied. Subscribers worldwide. Mad thing. Okay, so the castle part behind me here, I think it's that bit. You can pay to go inside, but it's 200 lek. Now the problem is we didn't withdraw money, so we've only got enough just to get back. Inshallah, if we don't get scammed, we've got just enough to get a taxi back. We were very lucky actually, because when we looked, it said, oh yeah, it's free, you don't need to pay anything. And now we've had to pay 800 lek for both of us to come in, so we just got to hope that we've got enough to get a taxi back, so we can't go inside. Bit annoying. Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought it'd be like the drop down to that hole earlier where the subscriber must be. You must be living down there somewhere. I don't even know. Weird. But that's the part you can go inside of. It's quite small anyway. But for £2, man, I'm kind of livid. I might ask if they take card. Or an even better gift, I'll give them 5% off eSIMs at Holofly with Islam Lewis code in the description. Link in description. Check it out. Oh, that is beautiful. That bit I told you is £2 to go in. It's the toilet. It's not even to go inside the castle. Robin. Right, that was Rozafa Castle of Shkodër, Albania. Was it worth coming? Absolutely. £4. Amazing views. Cool little Instagram place to take pictures, and also it just visually looks quite nice. Like in person, it looks really, really amazing.
I think it's spring.
Yeah, I think in like spring, summertime, it's gonna look even better. We've come in the middle of winter when it's freezing, raining, cold. this is gonna sound semi-suicidal, but it's not, I promise. But do you ever look at these like drops, yeah, thing? Mate, I'd survive that. I've got Commando Pro, mate. I'd jump off all of these, my legs wouldn't break. No, but I actually think like that sometimes, you know. I think I could jump off that, I reckon, and still survive. I wouldn't, but in my head, I'm like invincible. If you come in the winter time like us, just imagine you came here like us. We were gonna get in a taxi, come here, bro. Where would be the taxi to take you home?
Yeah, there's no.
This is why you need eSIM when you travel, to be honest. This is why you need eSIM when you travel, though, for real, because you can at least message a taxi or use your maps. Like, if I didn't have data while I'm here, I would have been in trouble. For real. Anyway, we're waiting now for the same taxi that dropped us off the first time. Should be here in a minute or two. Hello again. Right, we've left the taxi now. Honestly, I'm not going to leave his number in the description anymore because he's just taking the mick. Like, I checked the price when we went past the Vodafone that he picked us up from, and it was 350 lek. So he charged us double the first time. So there's the first thing. He charged us double the price when we first travelled with him. Secondly, this time when we travelled with him, not only did we travel further, we paid 500 lek, and he drove at a snail's pace. Like, I've never known someone like procrastinate heavily like that in a taxi. It's weird. Oh my days, all the taxis are here. Oh my gosh, so if we'd have walked this way, we could have just got one of these taxis. Anyway, always make sure that you tell them to press the meter and start the meter, because otherwise they're just going to make their own prices and be like, oh yeah, 20 quid will do. Yeah, I went 5 minutes around the corner, mate, I'm not paying you 20 quid. But yeah, he procrastinated hard. He was like scrolling through his songs playlist. He was like, oh, I might just get myself a little chewing gum here, that'll take me 5 minutes, even more. He was taking them. The mick. Right, we're gonna go back to the apartment now anyway, chill out for a little bit, and then over there behind us is a mosque called Abu Bakr. So I really want to go to this mosque. It's meant to be like the how do I say it? It's like the central mosque here for Shkodër. So I really want to go there for Maghrib, which should be very, very soon. Look what I've just found. An absolute grail. Let me take one of them, and let me take one of them. I always think this, right, when I'm making videos. It's like, I imagine, right, I try to imagine like this. If someone is in good business, right, for example, the taxi driver, I will use his link in the description, his phone number. Then, if you come here, he's going to get customers. But when you do dodgy stuff, or you put high prices for no reason, or you give bad service, you just lost so many potential customers. Like, it's so easy to be a good person and an honest person. I just don't get why taxis always seem to be like that. I feel like I'm living in a comedy show now. And now our key's stuck in the door. Let me try. That looks like a hotel fresh out of London. We're going to the Abu Bakr Mosque now. This mosque was built in 1995, and it was built just after the fall of communism here in Albania. So it's a big symbol as well for the fall of communism and religion being able to be practiced once again in Albania. So you can see it now in the distance just over here. We're going to head over and pray Maghrib there. And I did just hear the adhan about 2-3 minutes ago, so I think that we're on time today. I know we missed the Jama'ah when we was in Tirana because we were at the cafe, but I think today we might make it on time. The Abu Bakr Mosque. Of course, the name is kind of self-explanatory. If you're not Muslim, Abu Bakr Siddiq is one of the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, and this mosque here is named after him. It's very modern, Ottoman style. Wow, such a beautiful mosque. Look at this street. It has an Italian vibe. To be honest, I thought it was going for food, but my wife said that there's a street here that looks like something out of like maybe Venice. So it's literally next to the mosque as well. So if you're bringing your wives, boys, you know where to bring them. It's so weird, like the street back there looks nothing like this, but then there's just bang next to the mosque, there is just this Italian looking street. Wow. Also, Shkodër has like many luxurious hotels. I think I've seen more luxurious hotels like this one here than in Tirana. Wow. I can't believe this is Albania. This street is so Italian that even Italy probably doesn't look like this. It's crazy. Guys, can you tell me in the comments, where would you say that this looks like it is from? Like, can you give me an exact location of where this looks like it's from? For me, if I was to guess, I would say Rome, maybe. Rome or Venice, somewhere in Italy. But those are my two guesses anyway. Yo, even the Burger King looks like premium. Michelin star Burger King in Albania. Probably not halal anyway, so. This restaurant is halal, it's called Puri, and this is the dish that we had. What is it called? Fergis. This is the baked ricotta thing that we had in Tirana. It was so delicious. I think we're going to get this, and we're going to get some chicken wings to go with it. I'll be honest, I don't know what hardly any of this food is, so I don't really want to take that risk right now. I'm not that hungry anyway. I'm happy to just have some bread, the tomato thing, and then maybe just a bit of protein on the side. I'm a gym lad now. Wow, these chicken wings look amazing. It doesn't really look like wings, but they look so good. These are like homemade chips. And this was the food that we had the other day. The cheese with meat, amazing. Alright, we had this one the other day. It tasted amazing. I want to know if it tastes just as good as tag fag. Bismillah. Yeah, that's really good. It's not as good as tag fag, but it is really good. And now, let me try one of these chicken wings. Bismillah. They're good. Decent little meal. Quite cheap as well, to be honest. I think it was £10 for both of these. We got a little bit of bread on the side as well. So yeah, very good. The food here in Albania is just next level. Everything is seasoned so well and just full of taste. There's only been one bad thing I've had here, or two, that were bland, but everything else has been immaculate. It's like two extremes. It's either amazing or it's just bland, and most of the time it's amazing. We came here only wanting like a light little lunchy kind of vibe, but we got served these massive plates. These wings as well, they're actually boneless wings, so I think they're just like chicken breast cut small to make it look like the wings, but that's better anyway, because then you don't have all the waste of the wings and you're actually getting what you pay for. More for your money, basically. Food's all done. I'm feeling nice, I'm feeling full, and I'm feeling good, ready to go and chill back at the apartment for a little bit, and then we're going to come back out again probably and get more food because I'm fat. But we've noticed that this city is half the price of Tirana, because we had very similar meal in Tirana. It cost us 30 euros. This time it cost us about 13 to 14 euros, so less than half. We did get a little bit different food, I'm not gonna lie, but here is definitely half the price. It's about 8 PM now. I've just been editing some videos and procrastinating watching Instagram reels, but there's this patisserie across the road. We're gonna head in and try and get something sweet. I'll be honest, I'm not really craving anything savoury anymore, so I'll probably just call it a day once I'm like, oh, the car's letting us go quick. I'll probably just call it a day once I grab something from here. Oh, I feel like I'm back in England with all this Christmas jazz. Nice, look at that pistachio one, that looks fire.
Yeah, what should we get? This is Oreo, this is Milka.
Kindle.
Pistachio.
Oh yeah, Dubai chocolate.
Got the Ferrero one.
Huh? Oh yeah, Ferrero, that looks nice. I'm gonna get this one, this little chocolate donut. I'm boring. There's so many fire things that I'm picking probably the deadest one. That looks cool, it looks like a bit like a pancake. Yeah, I changed my mind, I'm getting the Oreo one, that looks nice. Yeah, that's it. Okay, the sweets have been secured. This is the place behind me. Looks pretty nice. Also, this is something I love about when I travel, is that you get to enjoy all the things you don't enjoy at home for cheap. Like, patisseries in England are so expensive. We don't really have a culture for it. And they're just so overpriced. Like, if I was to buy one of these cakes in England, it's gonna cost me like £4 or £5. But we just got both of ours now for €3, which is less than £3. Woohoo! I'll show you what it looks like when we get inside, because I don't think I showed it very well when I was in there. Okay, these are the pastries. We've got a Ferrero and an Oreo. We've got a little spoon as well. £3 for that. Sick. £3 for that is amazing. What was I going to say? This apartment, by the way, freezing cold. But luckily, we've got a heater. The room we stayed in last night was way more luxurious than this. Cost double the amount of this. Didn't have a heater. And it was freezing cold. So, alhamdulillah, this one has a heater. And I'm going to end the video. Actually, you know what? I'll try the little Oreo thing first, because I know someone will get on to me like, why didn't you try it? Oh, we have spoons already. Yeah. Look how rich we are. 200 just laying around like that. Hey, you two be paying. Take it. Alright, let me try a little bit. Nah, the texture's mad creamy. Look at that. It's like taking a spoon of milk. It's alright. Hella sweet though. Like very sweet. No, I mean very sweet. It's very sweet though. Right, we'll eat these. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in a few days or whenever I upload this video. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled for the vlogs. They're just going to keep getting better. Assalamu alaikum.